When you get to a large scale, you definitely need more systems and more automations in place.
What a CRM is, what it's used for, why it's important, X, Y, and Z. I'd love to hear that from you.
Okay.
And now that people have some context as to John, the guy who bought a rental and a flip, to John running 20 and 30 deals at a time each month, you have a breadth of knowledge at kind of what tools are needed at what scale. Can you kind of touch on that as well after explaining what a CRM is?
Yeah. A CRM by itself, customer relationship management, is just a way to keep up with your customers, whether it's a seller, whether you're, whatever industry you're in. In ours, sellers of houses. Keeping up with your notes when you talk to them, those records, tasks, what you need to do to keep up with it, and then having that record so you can go back. Because most of the time, you're not going to buy a house first time you talk to somebody. And it can be 6 months, 9 months later, and being able to quickly pull up notes and, how's your dog doing? Your dog was kind of sick. Is Fido doing well? That makes a difference when you're talking to people. And so that is what a CRM by itself is. There's lots of things you can plug into a CRM. You can plug in phone systems and texting and email
but at
stuff.
its core,
that's all it is. It's a tool to keep yourself organized. My first CRM was Excel. Mm-hmm. It was before people were using Google Sheets. No, there was none of that. So it was an Excel spreadsheet that I had to upload or had to do, fill out, then upload. And then, when I had my first teammate, they had to, oh, hey, did you sync the file? Oh, shit. Okay, wait, hang on. Let me pull over. Let me do this. Excel was.
So, no, we're laughing because in our program with the coaching students, we were tasked with what CRM can we give for free, kind of a mid-tier, and then what's like at a certain level, what product we recommend. And it was very funny because at the core level for that free tier, we both said, use Excel.
I used it for a little while, and it got to be too much for me because I tracked a lot of stuff. I love data. And I ended up with, I don't know how many columns, way too many columns.
You were in the triple,
I wasn't
triple letters.
I wasn't in the triple letters, but I was pretty far into the doubles. And I realized I needed to pull it in. We just converted somebody onto Pete last year that was running a successful wholesaling and flipping business from Google Sheets.
Is he from the Central Valley?
No.
Because we know a guy who is running.
Started on that.
He was on Excel until very recently, and he was doing a lot of deals. And he was like, we asked him one day, what are you using for your CRM? And he said, Google Sheets. And we were like, at your volume?
Crazy.
But I'm curious to hear your opinion. When does it even become important to get on to like a paid for tool that helps?
A part of it depends on your system or on your team. If you have more than one person, you have to have something so data can be translated, be brought over between people. If you're by yourself, just whatever works and you're going to actually use. You can have a Ferrari in the car, but if you're up on Big Bear, it's not going to be much of a use for you. You need to have something that's going to work and do the job that you're going to do, and you're going to actually use it. If you're intimidated by it, or if your team is intimidated by it, it's not worth it. Doesn't matter if it's perfect. It's not worth it.
So it's really not a scale thing. It's team members.
A little bit of both. When you get to a large scale, you definitely need more systems and more automations in place.